Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus is going to talk it through Michael Fazio once again today about killing your children. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus is going to tell me, and I'm going to tell you through my mouth, from Jesus' mouth to your ears, how the American people are killing their children. I'll put you down, Jesus. Put me down, Michael Fazio. The first thing I want you to know is that every one of these products that I show you will bring death to your children if they were placed in the purest form in your children's mouth or in your children's room. So do not, under any circumstances, let your children near any of these chemicals that are killing the American public. And one of the chemicals that you give your children on a daily basis or allow your children to have is aspartame. Aspartame is the world's #1 killer of people through heart disease and brain tumors in the world that the government is not allowing you to see. Now, you give this to your children because you don't want your children to be obese. They put this on the market so that your children will get sick. Aspartame is the #1 cause of the reduced age in all populations of the world. They won't let you see the released studies on aspartame, but if you go on the net, you can see that this is nothing but poison. Everybody in the world has done a video on this. This is my first video on poison because it's not specifically about aspartame. It's about Glade 24/7 air fresheners that you plug in, or called plug-ins. You plug them into your wall, and the chemical in this little bottle, is pure poison. If you don't believe me, take your nose and open up the bottle and sniff it. You will sneeze because your body is rejecting the poison. But when you put it as a plug-in in the wall, every piece of particle in this is dispersed into the air. However, each particle is still death to the human genome and cell structure. Glade plug-ins is 24/7 death, as is other types of air fresheners that you put in your plug into your wall, and they blow this garbage and death around 24/7. Now, while we're on Glade, let's talk about other air fresheners. If you were to take this and breathe it in for a 2-second dispersal, you would be on your, well, you might die depending on your reaction, but there'd be an ambulance on the way a minute later, because this is pure poison. All aerosol dispersed chemicals that make the air smell fresh are poison to the human genome. There is no way to say it otherwise. It is pure poison. And when you see that idiot on TV laying on the rug, and you see all those stupid women looking at the idiot on the rug, wondering why he's on the rug, because what he is sniffing is Febreze, you should know that man should be put in jail for the murder of the people of this world, for allocating or allowing this product to be placed on the market that kills the human genome structure and the cell structure of life itself. The idiot that's laying on the rug on the Febreze commercials should be put in jail for the multiple deaths that he's causing to hearts, livers, and brains, because this chemical, if you were to take the top off and drink 2 ounces of it, you would die. And that's what this idiot is advocating. So this is pure poison too. When you spray it on your rug, for as long as you smell it, it's killing cells in your liver, heart, lungs, and brain. This is a 24/7 poison too. Now, getting to the real good poison that kills instantly, let's talk about Raid. When you spray 1 second burst on any insect, it dies within 1 more second, flapping around on the floor, because this is pure death to its innards. Innards is his guts, his lungs, its brain. That's why they're flapping around, because their brains are having a miscalculation of the synapses inside the mind itself. It's killing the bug. It kills your people. Raid! 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 That's why the bugs are afraid of it, and that's why You should be afraid of RAID because it's killing the synapses in the brain and the human genome and the cell structure in the human genome. RAID kills, but it kills you and it kills your children. Now, another product that's killing your children is heavy-duty bug spray of any kind. It's killing your children. It's murdering your children at the genome or cell structure level because it kills bugs, just like RAID kills bugs, or it makes them go away and then they die. You don't see that part of it, but it will kill them if you spray it on them. Any kind of bug spray, any kind of RAID, death to your children. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is isopropylene, or you can tell me the name and I'll put it in there below. This is killing your children. Any kind of plastic bottle. That I use plastic bottles to put fluoride in, fluoride distilled water, so there's no fluoride in the bottle. And then I put 20 or 30 gallons in each bottle to get the isopropylene out, because that's killing the human body on a genome level and on a cell structure level. Any kind of plastic bottle that hasn't been rinsed thoroughly for months is allowing certain chemicals to escape inside the plastic bottle. However, there is another way to kill your children. You can re-elect this mook in the White House who has caused 5 and now 6 wars with Turkey and Syria. This mook will kill your children for free. In fact, he'll pay them to die, to go to wars, to fight other people's battles, mainly Israel's battles, because he and Israel and Netanyahu are all the same person. They're part of the New World Order that wants you to die slowly or in wars, be maimed, and come back and need the chemicals that these companies sell to fix the mental imbalances. However, he will kill your children, give them money to die for you. Not for you, for another country, aka the Zionists in Israel. They want your children dead too, because they believe, the Talmud philosophy believes that the Goy, G-O-Y, are animals likened unto cattle that they should control. So this mook and Netanyahu, the Zionists from Israel, they want your children dead too. Now something that I want to show you that my master, Richard Behrens, gave me in 1981, Master Richard Behrens. Look it up. He's one of the greatest masters in the world, Senso Akijitsu. And yes, I was one of his first students. So, Master gave us these plaques that said, to allow oneself to be trampled to death by geese is a slow way of dying. To allow oneself to be trampled to death by geese is a slow way of dying. And if you don't know what that means, contemplate how many geese it would take to kill you by walking over your face. Millions. And it would take a long, long time. That was my master, Richard Behrens, that taught us these lessons in 1980 to 1983. But one thing that is good for you is, of course, when you go to the beach and you find special things on the beach, like this. See, this is a good for you. This is a good for the mind, it's a good for the soul, and it's generally just a good for you, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing like a nice piece of beach booty. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, I made up a new word. Beach booty by Michael Fazio. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say thank you for watching my crazy videos. If there's anything else, one thing. In order to do these videos, you have to have the brass of balls, ladies and gentlemen. You have to have the brass of balls, because if you don't, you cannot say that this mook in the White House wants your children dead. And that's what I have to say to you today, ladies and gentlemen. And a God day to everybody from Michael Fazio in the Florida Keys. And remember, no chemicals in the air. Everything under your kitchen sink represents death. And this man is going to destroy this world. If you vote for this mook again, it's a vote for death to America and other people's countries and children. Remember, vote for Michael Fazio, President 2012. and get rid of this smoke in the White House. And a God day to everybody. And I have to say one more thing. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for letting me make these videos, Jesus. And God bless everybody. That's right. God bless everybody.